I don't really feel like saying a word because the sound of the birds here today is just amazing. I can feel that spring clean of the house, the cottage, is coming soon because it is 15 degrees today outside, so it actually doesn't even feel cold. It's not windy today, so it's just the most beautiful spring day. So I'm guessing that within the next month we're going to do the spring cleans of the cottage. For the first time since I got it, I'm gonna fully clean it. We're gonna put rugs inside, and it's gonna be completely not okay to wear shoes inside over the summer. So I'm really looking forward to making the cottage more of like an indoor space, in some sense. Yeah. But it's amazing to be here today. As usual, I got a few things on the way here, some water, some cookies, and a coffee, an iced coffee. And then I got these. Another fun thing to put into the ground that will hopefully soon bloom, some more bulbs. And then I also brought my bush from the boutique, because now when the boutique isn't gonna be open anymore, I thought to myself, why not bring it here and use it? I have a space here around the hedges that has a hole, and I thought it would be a really good idea to put it there to close the hole into the neighbor. So that's where we're gonna put this girl. And I brought my orange cafe set that I plan to paint white again, just to make them like simple and bright and beautiful to match the house. And I think I'm gonna use them on the terrace in the back in my secret garden. But I've not moved, like no changes has happened since I digged the hole. I need to make it all even, and then I've actually found some outdoor tiles that we can use here. So I just need to find some tools to even out the ground, and then I'm ready to put in the tiles. Can you see that? That was much better. And we also have a lot of progress here. You can see some of them are starting to get flowers, and they're popping up from the ground. So soon we're gonna have the spring garden. Like, look guys, small flowers coming up. Can you believe that I'm sitting there, not freezing, without wearing a massive coat? Gonna put them down here. Ta-da! They are in the ground and completely covered up with soil, like my mom told me to do. And this one, by the way, I don't think this is gonna come back. It looks absolutely dead. Not a chance. I'm going to dig this up. It was an exotic tree, but it said that it could survive in the Danish climate, which it just hasn't. So I need to dig that up and get something else for that spot. Before bedtime last night, I did some Googling because I would like to get some trees for the garden. And the tree that I've been falling in love with is a magnolia tree. My mom has one. They're so beautiful. So I was looking at the ones that are from 150 to 175 centimeters tall, but they are 250 euros. So I'm debating with myself whether I should get one that's a lot smaller, just have the patience to wait for it to grow, or if I want to just skip ahead, spend some more money and then have some more privacy quicker. Now I would also like some hortensia plants in my garden, and I have a few spots, and I was just thinking maybe where I just removed the dead exotic tree maybe I should put a big beautiful hortensia in that spot. And then I've been wanting to say again, thank you so much to those of you who support me through my Patreon's account with $2 or $5 a month. One thing is the support in just like seeing that some of you are willing to pay to see my videos every month. Another thing is that I wanted to let you know that I've decided to use the money from my Patreons to build up my garden this spring and summer. So if you are one of my amazing Patreons, I am going to spend the money as always creating content, but it seems like you guys really love to see me out here in the cottage these days, so I'm going to spend the money there building up a garden. And yeah, just wanted to let you know, thank you so much to those of you who are already a Patreon. If you're not and you would like to join, then there's a link under this video. And now I think we should go plant the bush in the back. I'm almost through my iced coffee. I need to dig a pretty deep hole, a pretty big one. Probably the biggest one I've made so far. And that will forever be a memory of the time that I had the boutique, and now it can live a lovely life and grow big and beautiful in the garden. That's lovely. We can just as well open up the door because it's warmer outside than inside today. It's crazy. And I wanted to show you, if you're not following Vinny the Cottage on Instagram, that we are very ready for spring and summer. I've bought so many bulbs ready to be planted outside. I also have seeds. I just wanted to go through them because I need to bring some of these home, like sunflowers. I need to pre-plant inside in March, April, so that's actually now. So I need to bring these ones home to plant them inside. I'm gonna do that in a window, and then we're gonna put them out into the garden when it's time. I think most of these, they're ready to be put outside in like May. I just found this jacket inside the cottage that I'm gonna work in so that I don't spill any paint on my clothes. And my garden hat. Now it for sure feels like a new season. And yeah, the plan is to paint out here. Then I'm gonna let it dry in the sun throughout the afternoon. And then when I leave here tonight, I'm gonna put it inside, so it should be able to dry. I mean, it's pretty warm today, and in the sun, I think it's gonna dry. So, ta-da! White paint, and I've sanded down pretty well. So. The first coat is on, and I've placed the table and chairs in the sun to dry, and also on the grass because they're dripping quite a bit. They've also dripped on my shoes, but I always wear these to the garden and not really anywhere else, so I think it's okay. And I've made a bold decision. Overall, it's not a good idea to paint stuff outside before the end of April here in Denmark, but we've had a really good March and we've barely had any rain. We've had sun all of the time, and therefore it's not really cold and wet outside. So I think if I paint this now, I think I'm gonna be fine. So I'm gonna do it. I just don't want to be looking at this anymore. Wish me luck. I can't wait to paint the last angle of the cottage, but it's probably gonna be a month or two more before that's gonna happen. Now let's just cross our fingers that this is gonna dry before the sun is gonna set. And then I also realized something while painting that I want to show you. By the end of the summer last year, I bought and planted 2 blue hortensia plants. And I did not know that they were gonna survive over the winter time, but they are. I don't know if you can see it here, but they're starting to get like new spruces there. The other one is doing even better. So I just googled it. They're gonna come back this year. That's just so much fun. This is like so much more exciting than having the garden the first season, because this year I get to see some of the things I planted come back. Last year was also super exciting. I don't know really what I'm trying to say, but this is super fun. So I've painted. I think it's gonna dry. Positive thoughts. If you believe in something, it's gonna happen. The first bulbs I planted this winter has popped up from the ground, and I'm pretty sure it's opened up while we've been here today. We have this beauty and this small girl in here, and then another one here. And they're just so pretty, and they're gonna get even more friends soon. These were just the first ones, but that makes me think that everything here is gonna pop up soon. That's so exciting. I have, by the way, realized just how much paint I have in my hair and in my face. But I think if you've been around here for some time, you know that this is a part of the package. There is a question that I have been getting over and over again since I bought the cottage, and it is the price of it. And I know that if this was a property, if it was a house that I was going to live in, I would feel like that was much more of a personal question that I might not feel comfortable answering. But since this is an allotment garden and I feel like you guys are so much a part of this project, I will let you know exactly how much I paid for my cottage. But I need to just explain to you what this is, because it's an allotment garden. And it is something that was made back in the 60s and 70s for people who lived in the city in Denmark to have somewhere that they could grow herbs and have a garden and an outdoor space. So the thing is that in the winter time, you're not allowed to stay here overnight. So as you saw happening to me this winter was that they shut off the water. You could no longer use all like toilet facilities. We have some toilet facilities in this area, and everything was like shut down so that you don't stay over here over the winter period. So back in the day, these type of areas and having an allotment garden, it was much more about having a garden where you could grow stuff and herbs and vegetables. And now it's more become, of course, also an outdoor space, but also kind of like a summer house, because the sheds that used to be on these grounds, they have become bigger and bigger, and by now it's like small houses or cottages, or yeah, it's kind of like having a summer house in fact, but you just can't be here over the winter time. And also you don't have electricity in all of them. So in my one I have electricity, I have water in the garden, and that's about it. So it's pretty minimalistic, simple life. And yeah, let me tell you how much I paid for my cottage. Okay, so in Danish kroner, I'm just gonna say this in Danish because if you want it to be in Danish kroner, you understand Danish. So i danske kroner gav jeg 130.000 for haven og huset. In euros, I paid 70,400, and in US dollars, I paid 19,200. So that's it. That's how much I paid to have a small outdoor space, to have a garden, to have a cottage that I can use over the summertime. If you happen to have any other questions about the cottage, allotment gardens, then leave them down below and maybe I can answer a few from time to time. I'm sorry, the sun is pretty strong, so I was just trying to be polite by not wearing glasses, but I need them. Do you guys remember this? It came with the cottage when I bought it last year, and this was actually where it was in the garden. It's been standing in the back of the house since last summer, but I just brought it out here, took some pictures, I put it up on Facebook Marketplace, and now there's already somebody on their way here to come and buy it. So that's gonna be lovely to get that out of here. Yeah, it's been a really productive day, I think. I just posted a reel on Winnie the Cottage Instagram, a before and after of the bedroom, kind of like that area, and it looks really cute, so go check it out if you haven't seen it. Yeah, so now I'm just gonna chill and wait for them to come. Oh my god, just look how beautiful it is in here right now. It's 10 minutes to 5 and it's just such a beautiful soft light. And these are gonna be in here over the night, and I think I'm heading home. The table has been picked up and they were super sweet. So now I'm gonna take it down because I'm getting bombarded with messages about it. So just having a cheese bun.